video from my July 30th, 2014 night dive. This video is going to be a little bit of a tutorial on how to catch these target shrimp. According to the California Department of Fish and Game, you're allowed to catch 35 crustaceans that aren't specifically enumerated in their guidelines. These guys aren't enumerated. You are required to use your hands in order to catch them, and be prepared to fail repeatedly, as I'm demonstrating here. The technique for catching these guys is to shine your light on them and sort of blind them or daze them with your light. Then with your other hand, sneak up behind them as close as you can before closing your grip and kind of pushing them into the sand. Sometimes you miss multiple times, as I demonstrate here. But if you take your time and go slow, you'll catch them. You can get within an inch or two of them pretty easily. And you just have to slow down before you grab them. Make sure to position yourself behind them as well. That way, when they scoot off in a rearward direction like a lobster, you can grab them. Sometimes you have to improvise a little bit. Here I use my other hand to grab it as it scooted away from my first attempt. Sometimes you have to get a funky angle to get a good grip. Even my friends were getting it quite well. Here's Kenny grabbing shrimp. I love the little finger twitch. Perfect grab. You saw how close he was able to get to the shrimp before he pounced. Here's JP grabbing one. This was a little scorpion fish. Matt had been filming earlier, and I took the camera back for a brief moment to practice some macro shots. This wasn't quite as stable as I had hoped. And here, of course, is the angel shark. I'm just kidding. This is obviously a horn shark. Again, wanted to practice with the macromate a little bit. And what's a night dive at Vets Park without a little baby horn shark? This was the angel shark that we saw. This was a Pacific angel shark. It was about 5 feet long and in 20 feet of water. It was beautiful. It emerged out of the gloom and landed right in front of all of us, and let us get within a couple feet, as you can see. These are ambush predators. They sit on the bottom, often partially buried in the sand, and wait for fish to swim by, when they'll lurch up and suck in with their mouth to grab and take hold of the fish. According to a little bit of research that I did, these angel sharks will sometimes loiter in the same position for 10 days, if it's a good spot. Eventually the fish in the area figure out what's going on and stay away, and then the angel shark will pick up and move elsewhere. This is fantastic. I'd never seen one in Vets Park before. Also walking through the middle of Vets Park was a legal-sized lobster. I grabbed him and let him go for practice.